Punta Cana is one of the most popular places to host a destination wedding. Hi, I'm Jack with DestinationWeddingEase.com. In this video, I'm going to go over some of our favorite locations to host a wedding at in Punta Cana and explain why. I post videos every Tuesday, so feel free to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so that you're notified when we post new videos. Feel free to leave any comments or questions, send me an email, and hopefully we can answer any questions you have. There are over 125 resorts in Punta Cana, so there's a lot of options for you to choose from. It's really hard to tell which is a good resort and not a good resort. There are many resorts that are over 3,000 rooms in Punta Cana. There are some that are only 75 rooms, so finding the perfect resort for you and your guests is very important. One of my favorite resorts is Secrets Cap Cana. It's an adults-only resort. One of the nice things is it's only about 10 to 15 minutes away from the airport in Punta Cana. White sand beach, beautiful green turquoise water, pools all over the place, bars all over the place. Very nice vibe during the day, and in the evening there's also a nice vibe with a piano bar and a disco, and there's plenty of activity for everybody. The resort has 10 different restaurants, everything ranging from Italian to French to Caribbean to Asian. There are bars all over the place. One of the nice things about the resort with the bars is you actually don't even have to get up off your butt at the beach. Just sit at the beach and wave, or if your drink goes half empty, they have beach butlers that are roaming all the time, and they will bring you your drinks. Now, when we look at the rooms, many options for rooms. The resort's only a couple years old in 2020, so the rooms are very, very nice. All rooms will have slippers. All rooms will have robes. A lot of the rooms will be ocean view. Some of them will also have terraces and balconies for some privacy. Within the resort, they have an area called the Preferred Club. This is the VIP area. If you can swing it, I suggest it. One of the nice things is, as everybody comes into the resort that's staying in the main resort, when you're in the Preferred Club, they usher you to a private check-in and a lounge. They give you champagne, and you have concierges there just to take care of you in the Preferred Club. The Preferred Club at this resort also has its own restaurants and also has a swimming pool. Talking about weddings, even though it's an adults-only resort, the resort does a great job for weddings. There are different venues. There are a couple places on the beach that are really nice. There's a garden spot that's nice, and there's an area by the pool. The planners here do an amazing job. So whatever you want to do to customize, they will do. And even better is if you want a free wedding ceremony with only 2 of you, you can get a free wedding ceremony. So you don't even need to have a big group. My next favorite resort is Hard Rock Resort and Casino. If you want a resort that is big and has activity but is great quality, then Hard Rock's the place. The casino makes you feel like you're in Vegas. There is a nightclub there that is one of the most popular on the island. The resort has about 1,800 rooms, so it is big. But the nice thing is they have trams, they have trains running all over the place. So if you don't want to walk, you don't have to. There's 12 swimming pools, so that each pool has its own vibe. There's a family pool, there's a guitar pool, there's an adults-only pool that has a bar that does custom mixology drinks and has a special food menu just for adults. About the beach, if you want a white sand beach with waves, this is the place. The beach is probably a half a mile long. It's always beautiful. We've stayed here many times, and no matter when I'm there, the beach is just a fabulous place to be with plenty of activity and warm water. One of the nice things about Hard Rock is they provide everybody with what's called limitless resort credits. You can use them for pretty much everything you can think of. Let's say you want to go on a tour and you want to go swim with the dolphins and it's $200. You can use your resort credits dollar for dollar to pay for that. Let's say that you decide that you want to go to the spa and get a massage. Again, you can pay with the resort credits. You want to get your hair cut for the wedding or go to the beauty salon as the bride or the groom for the wedding. About food, the resort has 10 restaurants plus 24-hour room service, so no one will go hungry. One of my favorite restaurants at this resort is called Ipanema. It is a Brazilian steakhouse. They walk around with skewers and they cut the food for you right off the skewer, so your steak is coming right from the fire and right on your plate. Talking about rooms, the rooms are very large. All the rooms have a hot tub in them, not in the bathroom, but actually in the room. Now when we look at the wedding planning there, Hard Rock has a lot of options. You can get married on the beach. You can get married towards a garden. Hard Rock has gazebos all over the place. They have a couple really cool gazebos that are floating over the water and with fountains around them. Again, Hard Rock's good for 25 to 300 people, 2 people. They also have amazing wedding packages. So with Hard Rock, we can actually get free wedding packages that include receptions, cocktail parties, and ceremonies for you as the bride and the groom. So you can save thousands of dollars having a wedding at Hard Rock and having a private reception for you and your guests. My next favorite resort is called now Oynx. The resort's about 2.5 years old. It's about 30 minutes from the airport. It's a family-friendly hotel. They just added some new rooms as of the summer of 2020. They'll be open. So it'll be about 800 rooms. So again, it's not too big, not too small, but there's always something going on. They have family zones. They have an adults-only zone, so that no matter who you and your guests are, there's something to do there. It's on a beautiful section of beach, and there's swim-out rooms, there's lazy rivers, they're putting in a new water park. They also are putting in batting cages. They are opening a new teens club and kids club. In the evening, the vibe is great because there's a piano bar and there's shows for everybody. Whether you're young or old, there's always something to do at now Oynx. In terms of the food and beverage, you have 10 restaurants to choose from. One of my favorite things to do there is to go to Sundays, which is the ice cream parlor. They have toppings galore. They usually have 10 or 15 flavors of ice cream. They also have coffee around the corner from the ice cream shop, so you can make your own iced coffee. But again, there are restaurants, there's Italian, there's French, there's Caribbean, there's Asian. So there's a lot of options for dining there. Now in terms of the rooms are different variety. You have garden view, ocean view. Many of the garden view and ocean view that are on the first floor are swim outs. So you can walk out your back door and you jump right into the swimming pool or the lazy river. They also have something called the Preferred Club. The Preferred Club is the VIP club. At the Preferred Club, again, when everybody checks in, if you're in a Preferred Club, you'll be taken to a private lounge. You'll be checked in there. There are some great amenities. They have a pillow menu. Can you imagine you have 8 different pillows to choose from? You can change them every day you're there. They're going to have a private bar, and the brands at the bars in the Preferred Club are even higher than the regular. And the regular brands at this resort are great. They're definitely top shelf. With Preferred, you'll have different soaps in the room, a different mini bars. One of my favorite things is they sometimes have M&Ms and Pringles that they're restocking every day. Now talking about weddings, at now Oynx, the wedding team is just great to deal with. They have been there for the 2.5 years since the resort opened, and I have never heard them say no to a bride. They may say maybe, but they're not going to say no. They have a lot of different venues to choose from your wedding. The nice thing is they have this wedding package, which is about $3,600 in 2021. And for 25 people, it will give you a ceremony. It will have a rehearsal dinner. It will even have a private cocktail party, a private reception, some flowers, a saxophonist for your wedding ceremony, some pictures, a massage. So it really is a comprehensive package. One of the most amazing things for now Oynx is it sits right next to a resort called Breathless. Breathless is an adults-only resort. So adults at now Oynx have the ability to go right next door to Breathless and hang out there. Actually, so let's talk about Breathless now. It's actually one of our favorite resorts. It's adults only, has a different vibe. It's kind of a more active vibe. There are some romantic areas there, but it tends to be active during the day and active during the night. One of the things they're known for is their foam parties. They were doing foam parties there before anybody else in Punta Cana. The nice thing about Breathless, it's about 800 rooms. There's different zones around the resort. So there's always an activity whether it's a group activity, an organized activity, is just something always happening to keep your guests busy. In terms of food and beverage, there are 10 restaurants there. There's about 8 bars. There's multiple swim outs. One of my favorite restaurants is called Sofrito. It is a Latin-inspired restaurant that has just amazing food, empanadas. There's also a French restaurant, which I'm dreaming of their French onion soup. I've eaten there multiple times, and the food is very good. Top shelf brands at the bars. There's 10 bars around the property. The rooms are all vibrant and very bright in color. They also have what's called the Exhale Club, which is very similar to the Preferred Club at Now. It is the VIP area. One of the benefits of the Exhale Club is that they have 2 private pools for Exhale Club members. They also have a private lounge and private beach areas with special beach butlers that are doing some fun stuff for you. But everybody in the rooms will have 24-hour room service, robes, slippers, mini bars, Wi-Fi, free calls back to the US. So the resort really provides a great value for everybody and an amazing experience for you and all of your guests. In terms of the weddings, again, a great resort for 2 to 200. It's adults only. The key here is customization again. The planners here are just great to deal with in customizing the wedding events for you. Nickelodeon Punta Cana. Yes, it is an amazing, amazing resort. Whether you have kids or don't have kids, Nick is a lot of fun. It's part of Charisma Resorts, which is known for their gourmet inclusive program. So their food and beverage is probably some of the best on the island. Their restaurants, their brands of the bars, amazing, as well as their service. The resort's only about 25 to 30 minutes from the airport. Sits on a very nice section of beach. There's plenty of chairs all the time. There's a little bit of shade with some trees, and they have pools all over the place. The resort's only about 200 rooms, so it's really not that big, but they have 200 rooms and 10 restaurants, so you're never going to go hungry there. The Nickelodeon experience, or the Nickelodeon Park, is not in the resort. It's across the street from the resort, but you as a guest staying there have access to it. So if you've ever dreamed of having SpongeBob attend your wedding or getting married by SpongeBob, this is the place to do it. Okay, let's talk about food. This resort has 10 restaurants. One of my favorites is called the Burger Bar. It has a burger called the Machete, which has got to be 5 pounds. And they have all the toppings you can imagine. It's really meant for a family or a group of people to sit down with. It is just a spectacle when it comes out, and it tastes great. They also have a very cool restaurant called Spacewalker. It makes you feel like you're in the 1970s with a spaceship. The colors, the servers are in space helmets and space suits. The food is very unique and very good. It's good for adults and families to eat it together, but it's just very, very good food. There are bars throughout the resort so that, again, you're never going to go hungry, never going to go thirsty, 24-hour room service. Again, it's part of Charisma, so the food is definitely a step above and some of the best food in all of Punta Cana. The rooms are very unique. So the rooms are going to be Nickelodeon colors. So they're vibrant oranges. They're very large for what they are. The hotel's only a couple years old. The key with the rooms is if you have guests coming with families, there's a lot of family rooms that will have a private sleeping area for the parents and room for the kids. They also have other rooms that are just good for 2 people. A lot of the rooms are swim outs, so you go right out your back door and right down into the swimming pool. So a lot of options in the rooms, and they have the most amazing room called SpongeBob SquarePants Pineapple Suite. It's about 3,000 square feet. It's 2 or 3 bedrooms, 2 or 3 baths. Okay, talking about weddings, the nice thing about this resort, since it's a smaller resort, it's great for 2 to about 70 or 80 people. They have some really nice venues. They have a rooftop venue that overlooks the whole resort and the ocean, and it's 100% private, so that when you're having your ceremony, your events, no one will even see you up there. They have some poolfront venues as well as oceanfront and beach venues. The nice thing is the planners, once you're working with them, they will customize everything you want. They are part of the Charisma Memorable Moments collection, so that they have a lot of options down there. And again, one other nice thing is Typically, depending upon the number of people you have attending your wedding, we will get you a free wedding ceremony as well as a free cocktail party, and you could have a free reception with alcohol. Well, hopefully these resorts may be of interest to you. As I said, there's a couple hundred other resorts around Punta Cana. It's just very important to find the right resort for you. These are some of our personal favorite resorts that we've stayed at, we've worked at over the years. Feel free to subscribe here or there, hit the bell, let me know if there's any questions you have. Again, I'm Jack with DestinationWeddingGeeks.com, and thanks for watching our video.